Council of Welfare Organization.
I am lucky in two terms. One is I am not a student of Professor George. Another one is I have a great opportunity to work with a great mind. I think he born on 21st June 1924, and I took the calculator. Not I am bad with the maths, but I want to be very sure when we working with Professor George. Then he is 94.5 years of age, young man. 94.5 is like a Surya Nepa. He's as vibrant as he is. And I am so lucky to work with him. I have observed him, I worship him like anything. And as our Honorable ex-MLA said, God have given him full strength and the mind to serve poor and needed people. I am very much have a great opportunity to see the people, how he changed the life of the people. At least in this 10 years, I might have seen 10,000 people's life, poor people who are suffering, who have been no opportunity, stigmatized, marginalized people. It's a golden hand he touches and make sure that these people's all the problems just gone like anything. And as the professor, vice principal of Laila College, Fatima Hassan ma'am said, he has the worshipper across the world. And I wish him that he lives for 29 years more, so that he will become 123 years young man again, so that he will be the oldest living man, and also to serve 100 years of social development sector. And really wish and pray Mrs. George ma'am, always she is with him. I know how brisk she is and taking care of well. On behalf of all of you, I like to wish and thank Mrs. George for the secret of George's energy. And thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. On behalf of my organization, ICSW, I would like to honor the traditional way of Prof Dr.K.N.GEORGE.
A big round of applause to the king, the hero of this day. It's so beautiful to see his wry smile, a small smug smile that he always has. There's a naughty glint in his eye too. Dr. Vijayaram, Dr. Rema and Mr. Hegde, felicitate him. Now he's become the Mysore Raja.
Sir, ready?
So photo. When he heard it's nuts, he's laughing. I think it's not part of his cup of tea. Give them all a big round of applause. It's beautiful to have someone so bright around. This is a warm felicitation. And this is from Kerala. So now we have Chennai, Tamil Nadu and Hegde from Karnataka, and now all the way from Meghalaya, we have a few wishes.
If I speak about the Indian Council of Social Welfare, we started in the National Council was started in 1947. This Indian Council is affiliated to International Council, and when I look into the history of, and the theme was community development or something like that, way back. So we should be proud that Professor George was associated those years, 1950s, with this great organization of Indian Council of Social Welfare. As college, as a student, I have been seeing a professor and so on, but at a higher level.
Thank you, ma'am, for those loving words.
Capacity as chairman of the president of the Madras School of Social Work, I thought I would touch upon that particular aspect for the few minutes that have been given to me. When M.S.W. was started in 1952, need for a social work college to educate and train the professional social workers, because according to him, social work has got two aspects. One is the private charity, and Tamil Nadu and India is known for charity, individual charities and institutional charities, temple charities like that. So there is always money somewhere available, and it has to be channelized to the people who need it. And what you need is volunteer social workers. So volunteers who just voluntarily spend their time and go and get the money from the other charities and give it to the poor and needy.
Of this evening function, Dr. K.N.GEORGE, the heroine Mrs. George, the President of the Madras School of Social Work, Dr. Swaminathan, President of the ICSW, Principal of the M.S.S.W, Dr. Raja Samuel, and all the to see all of you here. We've come here to celebrate 7 decades of Professor K.N.GEORGE's contribution to social work, education and practice. As I was getting up to speak, Padma said, say a few words, but he whispered to me saying, you fire me. I don't know, he said, okay, I don't have a prepared speech, but then I will speak from my heart. To begin with, the personal. Professor K.N.GEORGE, all of you, I am sure over here, in different capacity would have associated, and you, I'm sure among the audience there are many students of his. You know how he interacts with you. Fatima, come, and he'll give me the work. Sometimes he'll shout, where is that woman? Where is she gone? I'm searching for her. She has to be here. All of you, I'm sure you would have heard all the unparliamentary words. I don't want to tell you that. He doesn't bother. He won't bother where he is talking, in whose presence he is. He will call you, and I'm sure that whether family members or his colleagues or his students would have definitely faced that situation. In 1984, I came in as a 23-year-old for an interview. He was then the director, and I thought he would ask me, subject-oriented questions. I was surprised. He said, yeah, I know you have 1 year teaching experience, but one question, can you control the boys? I was wondering what a strange question at the assistant professor's interview. What do you expect to ask? Your subject, your skills you want to assess. So I was thinking, what's this? He was very handsome. I can't say old man now as he is. Very dynamic, very healthy, very handsome. I think that he was still 5 years back. Now only he's become old man. But still he is mentally alert. See, you saw me, he saw how he instructed, go and fire me. He's very mental. So he asked me, can you control boys? I didn't want to say no because that's a point in the interview. So I said, sure. Next week you're going with the boys to Goa. What is this? Like, yes. I had a lady who had to go. She suddenly resigned. Now you have to accompany the students to Goa on a study tour. And I had the group, 37 boys. and only 13 girls. Girls were minors. So I said, okay, I took the challenge and then I went to Goa. And there was that cruise in Goa, where in the middle of the sea, the boys started fighting and fist fight and banging one another. I was inexperienced 23-year-old, and this gentleman's instruction was also there to control the boys. So I told them don't fight, and it was with the outside party. They wouldn't listen. You know what I did? I started crying. I didn't know what to do. Then I came out of all that and I called him. He started screaming at me. You better manage. You cannot say, I want to come back. I don't know how these guys are like, up to all mischief. One group, they were drunk and they wouldn't listen. I told one fellow, today is a VP of one big industry. I said, look, this is not the way you behave. Man, cool down. Please cool down. He's telling me, I'm really jittery, thinking what will happen. He's telling me cool down. And we have Professor K.N.GEORGE shouting, saying, you manage. Don't come back. Anyway, we managed it very well. And when I came back, this is why I asked you, can you control the boys? Now I'm scared to send you to the class. I said, now I have learned the art of controlling and I will go to the class, and I think I have been very successful because he had the trust. One thing about him is, he has the trust, the confidence, and he will give you challenging environment. He will never prepare you. He will simply throw you into the fire. He'll push you into the water. You have to swim and come. And I think it's a long journey for me that, from 1984 to what I am now. I retired in 2014 and now I'm with the Loyola College. But the guts, the way he, has trained us up, that is really, I have to be very appreciative and grateful to him. The other personal side is that he never misses any occasion, be it sad or happy occasion. As Mary just shared, he would be the first one to call. Fatima, Mama, she's gone. This one is gone. Everybody's funeral he has attended. And if you don't attend, he'll call the next day, why didn't you come? He'll ask us, at least go for the prayer meeting or memorial service. And for all our board members who have died, he will insist that we conduct a proper memorial service. That respect, personal relationship, the appreciation of the values, of individuals. Thank you very much. All have talked about the professional relationship, professional contribution. Well, like MSSW cannot, forget the great contribution made by Professor K.N.GEORGE. Right from 1952, I think, if he stops associating with MSSW, he'll collapse. I'm sure he will collapse because he breathes in and breathes out the MSSW. He wishes MSSW good, and he's always, whether he's in the board or, in any other capacity, always is, worried about MSSW, its growth. And those of us who have succeeded, I think after a principal, then I took over as a principal of the and secretary of the college, and now Dr. Raja Samuel. He's really not happy about the expansion we made. He's really not happy. He had only the M.S.W. program. That is a master's in social work with 50 students or 100 students. He was a small community, a small group. He was running the college. After social work is not diluted. His time of education, there was so much of, the rigorous training. When we converted into some sort of a ship system, he thought we diluted quality. We always had that concern. And I think even today, he's little worried about the social work education and his present status, particularly at the Madras School of Social Work. As I said, he is correct, but then the present principal is definitely maintaining high standards. The academic standards are there. It's only that the given space is shared by many more students And I would definitely say the college, keeping up with the rich tradition, it is continuing, it is doing well. It's so much of publicity is there, so much of visibility is there. Our students are, I was, actually to tell you the truth, I was not a speaker. Suddenly they told me and I said, that's why I don't have a prepared speech, I speak from my heart. Thank you very much, Professor K.N.GEORGE, for grooming me, molding me, and for also producing such good human resource professionals. His students are everywhere. He goes to US, one big group is there to meet him. He goes to Canada, there's another group there. They all love him. Despite, his sometimes strained relationship, yet they all love him. And we will continue to pray for him. May God, the good Lord, bless you. Give you good health. How many more years you wanted this? Yes. One more celebration we have. 18 years of contribution to social work. We wish you for that and we thank you very much.
Like ma'am said, his contributions to this college has made the college authorities set up a Dr. K.N.GEORGE chair. It supports the academic needs of the students and the staff. Recently, Dr. K.N.GEORGE chair supported the flood-affected victims also. I call upon Dr. Alex Matthew, the principal of BAM College, Tiruthikkar, Tiruvalla, Kerala, to come up onto the dais and say a few words.
On and off the dais, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I greet each and everyone who assembled here. I came here as a representative from Bishop Abraham Memorial College, Tiruthikkar. Tiruthikkar is very important for us because Professor Dr. K.N.GEORGE native place. The soil, the son of our soil. So I remember 2016, July 2nd is an important day in our college because a chair has been started. At that time, Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, Prof Dr.K.N.GEORGE inaugurated the meeting and former Governor Sri M.M. Jacob, late Sri M.M. Jacob, spoke on the occasion. So I am very happy to facilitate Professor K.N.GEORGE. He is an academic supporter of our college, that is BAM College at Tiruthikkar. Since its inspection on 2nd July 2016, he is an outstanding son of our soil. His academic excellence, thoughts and service perhaps very much influence our students and staff. So he is a social engineer and a social philosopher as well as a social worker. And he has been the guiding spirit and fountain of inspiration for a number of well-known social service activities and organizations. So there the foundation K.N.GEORGE chair is generally supporting the upcoming generation of Bishop Abraham Memorial College, Tiruthikkar, through its various career guidance. பெரியவர் K.N.GEORGE அவர்களே, அவரை போற்றுவதற்காகவும் பாராட்டுவதற்காகவும் அவரோடு பழகிய பழைய நினைவுகளை பகிர்ந்து கொள்வதற்காகவும் வருகை தந்திருக்கிற அவரோடு உடன் பணியாற்றிய ஒத்துழைத்த பல்வேறு நிறுவனங்களில் தொண்டு உள்ளத்தோடு தூய உள்ளத்தோடு அவர் கடந்த காலங்களில் ஆற்றிய அந்த பணியை நினைவு கூறுவதற்கு தருணமாகவும் இதை கருதி வந்திருக்கின்ற மேடையில் அமர்ந்திருக்கின்ற பெரியோர்களே, வருகை தந்திருக்கிற சகோதர சகோதரிகளே, நண்பர்களே, திரு ஆபிரகாம் சக்கரியா அவர்கள் எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடித்தமான ஒரு நல்ல மனிதர். அவர் எப்போது என்னை எங்கே அழைத்தாலும் முதல்ல வருவதற்கு ஒப்புக்கோ, அப்பதான் கேட்பேன் என்ன நிகழ்ச்சி என்று கேட்பேன். ஆனால் இந்த முறை நான் அவரை கேட்டபோது எனக்கு இரட்டிப்பு மகிழ்ச்சி. மை ஜாய் வாஸ் டபுள் ஃபோல்ட் பிகாஸ் he mentioned about Mr. K.N.GEORGE. I said ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம் எனக்கு. ஏனென்றால் இறைவன் சிலரை சில பணிகளுக்காக சில வரங்களை கொடுத்து படைத்திருக்கிறார் என்று நம்புகின்றவன் நான். அந்த இறைவன் கொடுத்திருக்கிற அந்த தாளந்துகளை பைபிளில் சொல்கிறது ஒழித்து வைக்காமல் அதை விளக்கு தண்டின் மேல் பிரகாசிக்க வைக்க வேண்டியதுதான் அதை பற்றி அடையாளம் கண்டவர்களுடைய கடமையாக இருக்க வேண்டும். திரு K.N.GEORGE அவருடைய வாழ்க்கை முழுவதும் அவர்கள் இன்னும் ஆற்ற வேண்டிய பணிகளும் எண்ணங்களும் இன்னும் அவருடைய அடைய வேண்டிய லட்சியம் நிறைய இருக்கிறது என்று நான் கருதுகிறேன். என்றால் அவர் 20 வயது இளைஞர் கொத்த வேகத்தோடு அவர் சிந்தனையும் இருக்கிறது, செயல்பாடும் இருக்கிறது. நான் முன்பு 2011-2016 சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினராக இருந்தபோது எனக்கு நினைவு இருக்கிறது. அவர் என்னை கீழ்ப்பாக்கத்தை அழைத்து சென்று அவருடைய பணிகளை பற்றி எல்லாம் விரிவாக விளக்கமாக எங்களோடு அவர் பகிர்ந்து கொண்ட அந்த நினைவுகளும் இருக்கிறது. இந்த வளாகத்துக்குள் நான் வர ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சியாக ஒப்புக்கொண்டதற்கு காரணம், சென்னை சட்டக்கல்லூரியில் 74ஆம் ஆண்டு நான் சேருவதற்கு 2 மாதங்களுக்கு முன்பாக அப்போது இந்த கொஞ்சம் மாறுபட்டு நான் இந்த பேச வேண்டிய சப்ஜெக்டை தாண்டி போனாலும் கொஞ்சம் பொறுத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். எப்படியாவது லயோலா கல்லூரியிலே மாணவர் ரெவரண்ட் ஃபாதர் குரியாக்கோஸ் அவர்கள் பிரின்சிபலாக இருந்த போது நான் மாணவர் பேரவையினுடைய செக்ரட்டரி காலேஜ் யூனியன் அப்போ இருந்தேன். புரட்சித்தில் எம்ஜிஆர் அழைத்து மாணவர்களுக்கு என்று நூன் மில் ஸ்கீம் ஃபார் தி புவர் பாய்ஸ் ஆஃப் லயோலா காலேஜ் நடத்தினேன். அதில் அப்போது முதலமைச்சராக இருந்தவர் மறைந்த கலைஞர் அவர்கள். அவர் என்னை போலீஸ் மூலமாக எம்ஜிஆர்லாம் கூப்பிடக்கூடாது என்று எனக்கு சொன்னார்கள். நான் மறுத்து செய்துதான் ஆக வேண்டும் என்று சொன்னேன். என் தந்தையாரை போய் பார்த்தார்கள் அம்பத்தூர்ல. he was working in Vallalar factory as an officer. எங்க அப்பாட்ட போய் சொன்னா, அப்பா சொன்னார்கள், என் பையன் நல்லது தானே பண்றான், ஏழை மாணவர்களுக்கு சாப்பாடு போடுறது நல்லது தானே, அதுக்கு முதலமைச்சருக்கு என்ன அதை பத்தி கவலை இருக்கிறது என்று கேட்டார். இல்லை இந்த நிகழ்ச்சி நடத்தக்கூடாது என்று அவர் சொன்னார். மீறி நடத்தினேன். என் தந்தையார் எனக்கு தாயாரும் ஃபுல் சப்போர்ட் கொடுத்தார்கள், நடத்தினோம். இது எங்கே விடுந்தது என்று சொன்னால், சட்டக்கல்லூரிக்கு நான் அப்ளிகேஷன் போட்டுவிட்டு அன்றைக்கு திமுகவில் முக்கிய எம்பியாக இருந்த திரு வலம்புரி ஜான் சார் சொன்ன, அவர் எனக்கு ரொம்ப நண்பர், நல்லா பேசக்கூடியவர், உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். அவர் என்ன சொன்னார்னா, ஐ ஹவ் ரெக்கமெண்டட் அபவுட் 27 கேண்டிடேட் ஜேசிடி, டோன்ட் வரி, உங்களுக்கு எப்படி கொடுக்குறேன். ஆனால் கடைசி ரிசல்ட் வரும்போது பேர் வரல. என்ன சார் என் பேர் வரல அப்படின்னு கேட்டார். அவர் சொன்னாரு, முடியுமா என்று ஐ டிட் பிஏ இங்கிலீஷ் லிட்ரேச்சர் இன் லயோலா காலேஜ். ஏன்னா மனம் ஒன்றில் லைக்கிற போது இன்னொன்றை போய் உட்கார்றதுக்கு மனம் ஒப்பார். அப்புறம் கொஞ்ச நாள் அப்படி இருந்து பார்த்து ஒரு 10 நாள் 15 நாள் 20 நாள் அந்த லயோலா காலேஜ் காரிடாரில் அப்படி நடந்து கொண்டிருந்தேன். அங்கே செக்ரட்டரி ஆஃப் லயோலா காலேஜ் இருந்தார் அவர், மிஸ்டர் சுந்தரராஜ். ஒயிட் அண்ட் ஒயிட்ல ரொம்ப பிரமாதமான மனிதர் அவர். அவர் என்ன பார்த்து கேட்டார், என்ன ஜேசிடி என்ன இங்கே வந்தீங்க? ஒன்றும் இல்லை சார், இப்போ இது மெட்ராஸ் ஸ்கூல் ஆஃப் சோஷியல் ஒர்க். அங்கே சரி, நல்ல இன்ஸ்டியூஷன் ஆச்சப்பா, நல்ல பெரிய ஆஃபீஸராக நீ வரணும், பெரிய நல்லா வரணும் நீ அப்படின்னாரு. இல்லை சார், எனக்கு லா காலேஜில் போட்டேன், இது மாதிரி பண்ணிட்டாங்க சார். லா காலேஜ் போட்டியா? எனக்கு சொல்லிக்கலாமே, நீங்கள் உள்ளவா? அப்புறம் அந்த கையை சுவேட்டரை ஃபோன் இப்படி போட்டேன். அம்மா ரொம்ப நல்ல பிள்ளை, அவர் இங்கே சீட்டு கேட்குறாரு, லா காலேஜ் ரொம்ப லேட்டாக கேட்குறாருமா, ஏதாவது பண்ண முடியுமா? அவங்க பதில் சொல்கிறாங்க, நாளைக்கு 2 மணிக்கு போய் டைரக்டரை பார்க்க சொல்லுங்கள். 2 மணிக்கு டைரக்டர் நான் போனால் 2:10. அப்போ டைரக்டர் என்னை பார்த்து எழுந்து நிற்கிறார். சார் வணக்கம் சார். மிஸ்டர் பிரபாகரன், இந்தாங்க உங்கள் அட்மிஷன் கார்டு. என்னடா அது, எவ்வளோ ரெக்கமெண்டேஷன், எங்கேயோ ஒருத்தர் அடிச்சிட்டாருன்னு சொன்னது, இந்த கடவுள் இப்படி கொடுக்குறாரு நமக்கு என்று
வாங்கிக்கிட்ட உங்களுக்கு ரெக்கமெண்ட் பண்ண அம்மா எங்களுக்கெல்லாம் ரொம்ப உதவி செஞ்சவங்க, அவங்களுக்கு நாங்கள் கடமைப்பட்டிருக்கணும். எனக்கு எந்த அம்மா இவர் யாருன்னு எனக்கு சொல்லவே இல்லை. அவர் வெளியில் வந்த பிறகு பிஏ சொல்றாரு, சார் ஹவு டு யூ நோ மிஸ்ஸஸ் நெடுஞ்செழியன் கேட்டார். ஓஹோ, கல்வி அமைச்சர் எஜுகேஷன் மினிஸ்டர்ஸ் ஒய்ஃப் விஷாலாட்சி நெடுஞ்செழியன் அவங்க ரெக்கமெண்ட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஓ, அப்போதான் நம்மளுக்கு தெரியும். அப்புறம் இங்கே மெதுவா எனக்கு டிசி வேண்டும் என்று நான் கேட்டேன். அதுக்குள்ள ரங்கராஜ் சார் நினைக்கிறேன், இன்னும் பெரிய ப்ரொஃபஸர்ஸ் எல்லாம் எனக்கு பழைய ப்ரொஃபஸர் தான் இன்னும் நினைவில் இருக்கிறாரு. அப்புறம் இங்கேருந்து விடை பெற்று அங்கே போனேன். அப்புறம் 80 சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர் எம்எல்ஏவாக நான் ஆகக்கூடிய வாய்ப்பை இறைவன் எனக்கு கொடுத்தார். அப்போ ஜார்ஜ் சார் மற்றவர்களெல்லாம் நான் என்னுடைய தொகுதியிலே, ஐ ஹோப் யூ வில் ரிமெம்பர் சார், we had organized a very big camp. நம்முடைய மெட்ராஸ் சோசியல் படித்த அந்த பிள்ளைகளுக்காக ஒரு பெரிய கேம்ப் அங்கே நடத்துவதற்கு சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினராக நான் இருந்தபோது அவர்களெல்லாம் அழைத்த அந்த நினைவில் எனக்கு இருக்கிறது. இது நான் சொன்ன புன்முறுவல், அதே அன்பு முகம், அதை பார்க்கிற போதெல்லாம் இன்னும் உற்சாகமாக நாம் இப்படி இருக்க வேண்டும் என்று, அவரை போல நான் பணியாற்ற வேண்டும் என்கின்ற ஆசையை வளர்த்துக் கொள்கிற ஒரு ஆளுமை படைத்தவர் தான் திரு K.N.GEORGE அவர்கள். அவர்கள் ஆற்றிய அந்த தொண்டும், அவள் செய்த பணிகளும், அவள் உருவாக்கி இருக்கிற கல்வி நிறுவனங்கள் ரொம்ப சாதாரணமாக விதை போட்டு அவையெல்லாம் வளர்ந்து வளர்ந்து விருட்சமாக ஆலமரமாக வளர்ந்து இன்றைக்கு பயன் தருகிற பதம் தருகிற மரங்கமாக வளர்ந்து உங்க பிள்ளைகள் இன்றைக்கு தமிழ்நாட்டில் மட்டுமல்ல, இந்தியாவில் மட்டும் உலகமெங்கும் இருக்கிறார். எங்கே போனாலும் உங்கள் பெயரை சொல்லுகிற, நீங்கள் கொடுத்த அந்த கல்வியை நினைக்கிற, நீங்கள் கொடுத்த அந்த பயிற்சியை பார்க்கிற, உங்களிடமிருந்து கற்றுக்கொண்ட அந்த ஆளுமையை நினைக்கிற அந்த மாணவ செல்வங்கள் உலகம் முழுவதும் இருக்கிறார்கள். அவர் எல்லோரும் உங்களை நினைத்துக் கொண்டிருக்கிற அளவுக்கு உங்கள் பணி அமைந்திருக்கிறது. உங்களை போன்றவர்களுக்கு நம்முடைய மாநில சர்க்கார், மத்திய சர்க்கார் நல்ல விருதுகளெல்லாம் வழங்கி கௌரவப்படுத்தி இருக்க வேண்டும், கொடுக்க வேண்டும். நிச்சயமாக அந்த முயற்சியை நாங்கள் எல்லாம் ஈடுபட விரும்புகிறோம். உங்களுடைய உழைப்பும் தியாகமும், நீங்கள் எதற்காக இந்த பணிகளை எல்லாம் இளம் வயதிலேயே மேற்கொண்டீர்களோ அந்த பணி இன்னும் தொடர்ந்து கொண்டே இருக்க வேண்டும், தொடர்ந்து கொண்டிருக்கும் என்று நான் நம்புகின்றேன். ஏனென்றால் எதிலே மகிழ்ச்சி இருக்கிறது என்று மனிதன் கேட்டால், ஒவ்வொரு மனிதனுக்கும் செய்கிற பணிகளிலே ஒரு ஆத்ம திருப்தி இருக்க வேண்டும். எஸ்தெட்டிக் பிளஷர் ஆஃப் தி ஹார்ட். அது இல்லாமல் போய்விட்டால் தான் சோர்வு வந்துவிடும், வேண்டாம் என்று நினைக்க தோன்றும். ஆனால் உங்களுக்கு இயற்கையிலேயே ஒரு ஆத்ம திருப்தி இப்படிப்பட்ட சமூக சேவைகளில் ஈடுபடுவதும், இப்படிப்பட்ட நிறுவனங்களிலே பணியாற்றுவதும், பலரை உருவாக்குவதும் உங்களுடைய ஆத்ம திருப்தியாக இருந்திருக்கிறது. அந்த ஆத்ம திருப்தி அளவில்லாததாக இறைவன் உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்திருக்கிறார்கள். நான் ஏற்கனவே சொன்னது போல, இறைவன் உங்களை எதற்காக படைத்தாரோ, எதற்காக நல்ல வரங்களை தந்தாரோ, அந்த வரங்களை எல்லாம் முழுமையாக பயன்படுத்திக் கொள்கிற, இன்னும் நிறைய சேவைகள் செய்கிற, பலருக்கு வழிகாட்டுகிற, ஒளி விளக்காக நின்று கலங்களை விளக்கமாக பலருக்கு வழிகாட்டுகிற அந்த பணியை நீங்கள் தொடர்ந்து எங்களுக்கு செய்ய வேண்டும், இந்த சமூகத்துக்கு செய்ய வேண்டும். உங்களை சார்ந்திருக்கிற இந்த மக்கள் அதை மிகவும் எதிர்பார்க்கின்றார்கள் என்ற அந்த வேண்டுகோளை நான் வைத்து உங்களை வாழ்த்த வயதில்லை, உங்களை வணங்கி நிறைவு செய்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
And training social work educators among other social activities during the last 7 decades.
Thank you, sir, for waiting.
Whether I like it or not, I must do something. First of all, I want to thank all the speakers who spoke. Half truth, half lies, a little bit of truth here and there. I thank you very much for that truth. First, I want to take this opportunity to thank all those who organized this program. Abraham Sakaria, Padma and Rama and all kinds of people who helped me, although I did not sleep for the last 1 month worried about this program, but things were not very well today. When I listen to all this humbug going on here, talking about me, I have felt that there's a little unhappiness in my mind. That it's story about a man in Western US. He died. He was a corrupt man. He was alcoholic. And when he died, as usual in America, the body is taken to the funeral home. They don't take to your home. Body is kept there. And those people do all kinds of arrangements, giving bath, giving the dress, preparing all the dress, and then give a funeral in the church. So body was taken on a particular day, the body was brought there, and the man's wife and the son came to the church directly to our house, and there was no priest in the village because he had gone out somewhere. So they had to call a priest from the neighboring village, which is 100 miles away. So the priest came and he conducted all the ceremony, and then he was to say a few words he has to speak. He got up and said, "Here is a man who was so loyal to his wife, who loved his children very much," went on praising so much. After some time, his wife was sitting there, was worried whether he's her husband. So asked the son, "Let us find out whether he's your husband, your father or somebody else." Now, the same thing is true here. I was listening to all kinds of things. Is it about me or is it listening to this kind of stories? I am always embarrassed, really. People think that I'm very happy that people are praising. I'm happy. I never like to praise people, nor do I like others praising.
That we know very well.
So this is what we call embarrassment to listen to this kind of thing. There's a saying that there are 3 situations where you become very embarrassed. You know where it is? Well, I tell you. If you try to lean on a tree which is leaning towards you, tree is leaning towards you, you are going to lean on it. It's very embarrassing because if it's either way, it's okay. The next one is if you try to kiss a girl who is going away from you, you find very embarrassing. And the third thing is listening to all kinds of humbug about you, which is not really true. And I listen to it. What else can I do? Anyway, thank you very much for everything that has been said by everyone around here. And I want to take this opportunity to thank all friends who have come here. We were hoping to have a thunder shower today, but nothing happened. I'm glad. I should thank God for the good weather, which is good for us. I hope that you will all join the dinner outside as soon as it's over. And now 1 or 2 things I need to answer. People have been always asking, what is the secret of your long life? 94 plus. I tell you, my mother lived 99 years. That's all. So, I don't have any question. Now, all the damn thing that you see around here, you can say a little bit of it is mine. But when Kerala we went there, I built 2, 3 beautiful buildings there. That is also a contribution. Wherever I went, I want to build something. And it's not because of my merit. God has shown me the way, I followed it. That's all I did it. He showed me the way, I followed it faithfully, honestly and sincerely. That's all happened. School association wanted to have a hostel for girls. I applied for it, I got it. Then they wanted to have a boy, I got it. Then we want to have a huge building for this institution. Well, I hesitated but applied. I asked for 25 lakhs, they gave me 35 lakhs. So God has been kind to me. Can apply anywhere else, He has never turned me down. Money came forward and I used properly. Same thing applied to Karlapagam, where I went and built 3 buildings there. I went to some Italian village, God-forsaken village in Italy, and I asked for some funds. They gave me. Italian government is worse than Indian government. You know very well Italy. Yet when I asked them, somehow they felt that we should give. So the good thing is that whenever I asked for it, they never turned down my request. It has always been obliged. That's one good thing that I can say about me. I'm lucky in that way. But one thing I want to tell you, I patiently waited. You don't get immediately reply. I patiently waited and I got it, and I am very happy that it has come down. There are people much bigger than me who applied for some of things. Affiliation to the University of Madras was tried by Mrs. Clubwala Yadav for 25 years. She couldn't get it. But within 1 year, I got it when I asked her. Why I don't know, because it's my good luck. For my patience, the way I approached probably would have been the reason why it was obliged to me. The greatest man of the Vice Chancellor of Madras University was Lakshman Swamudliar. He was like a giant. Nobody could get anything from him, but I could get it immediately after he left. So I can say this one, that's not my good luck, good fortune. And people have a good opinion of me. That's one thing which I want to mention to you. When I ask for something, they say yes. You give it to him, it will be used properly. When I asked for the money from Italy, Italian ambassador came here, and on the platform itself he said, if George asks for money, we will give it, because we have a file here. We have a file in the Italian embassy here that if he asks for money, you can give it to him because you are sure that it will be used properly and utilized by the government and the organizations. I had never had a bad opinion, although there were some students, faculty of mine, who had jealousy towards me for what I have achieved. That everywhere it happens. But even that fellow came and apologized to me in the end. Sir, I was sorry I did this. So I only want to say this one. People who are thinking that I have achieved something, I don't know whether I have achieved something, but I did utilize my time properly. I used the money properly. I never misused the money. I never took 1 rupee of the Madras School of Social Work for my personal glory or for personal asset. People may say that, but I never took any money from here, and I am very, very happy that I used the money here. I am not a rich man, but people may say that he is a rich fellow and that's why he didn't take money. Well, you think of whatever you want. But I can tell you, I spent time here for these 40, 50 or 60, 70 years. People will tell you that this man is honest. He is honest. He will not take your money. He will utilize for the purpose for which the money is given. And that's the word I am. Around here. Yeah, that's what I am happy about it. And I want to thank my stars, my friends in Madras, including Prabhakar and others. They have been always good to me. I never went cringing for anything to anybody. I want to do that one. I went and straight away asked them, whatever I get it, I get it. If I don't get it, I don't get it. That's the way I thought about it. And in the success of Madras School of Social Work, because of that straightforwardness. People came and asked me, why don't you go and crawl? Why don't you ask this? I said, I will not go with it. I will ask for this one. If you got it, wait for somebody else to come. That's the way I have tried. And I got everything that I asked. Nothing has been turned away from me. I have a little more time I have to wait. The Madras School of Social Work, the growth, its suburbs, village development, Karlapagam, this village in the island, Kovlu, and then the ICSW building now which has been done. All this has been built. Not that I wanted to build something, you go to some place, you see what you have to do it, and I did it. And I am very, very happy that what has been done very well, and it is to the satisfaction of the students who are studying there. They should know that no other school of social work in India has got such a big building. Built by its director, that's what I am saying. The director is or principal is an employee. Nowhere else in India this has happened around here. I was an employee here, and while I was an employee here, I started building up things around, and that's why I say I am so lucky that I could do this. And you students who are studying here are lucky to study in this institution. I hope and pray that you will utilize this time properly for yourself and for the community outside. Thank you very much.
Is done. We have come to the end of this gathering. Let us all stand, thank God, and give him a big round of applause just before we actually see a little video of him, because we need people off the dais to see the video. Let us first of all celebrate and thank God for his presence with us. We are honored because you are with us, sir. Thank you, sir, for letting us share the space with you. A louder? A little louder. You deserve more. Come on, you can do better. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thank everybody who has come here today. We are going to watch a small video. We request...
Here she is. About to go and then I'll run away. No, Sonia.
Thank you for watching this video. Please press like button, share with your friends, give your comments, and please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much.